Subsidy beneficiaries and smugglers are fighting back against my effort to reposition the economy. Tinubu says, hey, this is an excuse. Can you imagine? So now you know. Eh? So you know them. Subsidy beneficiaries. So if you know that there is subsidy, you should know about the subsidy beneficiaries. You should know about the smugglers, and you should go after them if you have the power of the executive as the president of the country and the commander-in-chief of the armed forces of Federal Republic of Nigeria. Okay, you have the executive power to stop anything that is not going right. That is what you should be doing. Not coming here to tell us the same excuse that Buhari gave in the first 1 to 2 years. He said that corruption is fighting back. After lying of PDPs of 16 years, the next he said corruption is fighting back. So Tinubu has come out again with the same narrative that corruption is fighting back, because that is what this statement means. Subsidy beneficiaries and smugglers are fighting back. That means corruption is fighting back. This APC, I'm telling you, they will always say something that will make people just go haywire. Yeah? So if you know that the beneficiaries of the subsidies are fighting back, smugglers are fighting back, so can't you go after them? Can't you go after them? And rather than going after the 250 million Nigerians by making policies that will put hardship on the life of people, you should go after the few that are causing you headache. That is what you should be doing. So that the rest 250 million Nigerians can have peace and don't come here to tell us what is not. So President Bola Tinubu has said that the smugglers and the beneficiaries of the old petrol subsidy are fighting back against his effort to reposition the country's economy. Tinubu, who had a meeting with the Forum of State Chairmen of the All Progressives Congress, APC, at the State House in Abuja on Friday, March 15, stated that Nigeria would prevail against the agents of destabilization allegedly working to sabotage efforts at repositioning the economy. Can you imagine? So that is exactly what Tinubu is saying now. So he knows, that means he knows them. You should be able to go after them. Should be able to bring them to book and not coming here to talk like you are helpless. That is one we will not accept. So in the statement released by the President's Special Advisor on Media and Publicity, Ajuri Ngelale, Tinubu was quoted saying that his administration is deploying resources to critical sectors and areas with significant impact on the welfare of Nigerians. So these Ajuri Ngelale and Bayo Onanuga are the people speaking for Tinubu everywhere in Nigeria. Does Tinubu not attend live meeting? Can't he talk and speak and let everybody see him? Hi, now wow. So Tinubu, who said his government is working around the clock to improve living conditions, asked leaders at the grassroots to encourage citizens to get their national identification numbers for planning, structuring interventions, and to achieve their full integration into various relief programs. Can you imagine? The one that Issa Pantami did under Buhari government, where did we get there? NIN came and BVN came, and the intent was to use it to capture criminals, to track the bandits that are collecting ransom. Did it achieve that purpose? No. Now we are talking about NIN so that you can, when you create programs, people can be properly captured as beneficiaries of the programs. Is that what we are looking for? This guy here. There are several projects you can execute that the whole Nigerians can benefit from, and there will be peace everywhere. Everybody will work independently, not asking for arms. So he said, as we are fighting corruption, smugglers and old subsidy beneficiaries, they most certainly will fight back. All those who falsified records and became losers with the subsidy on petroleum products removal, they will fight back. So, but we will defend our people. The treasury belongs to the people, and that sacred trust must not be abused. Can you imagine? So I urge the state chairman that regardless of party affiliations, let us help citizens by mobilizing them for NIN registration, not just PVCs. Some are poor Nigerians who have not experienced formal education and have no understanding of what NIN is and how it will benefit their lives. We must teach them, we must care for them. Look at what is these are irrelevant statements that these people just make. What has NIN got to do with the removal of first subsidy? What has NIN got to do with all of these things we're talking about now? We are talking about creating programs. The programs are not helping anybody. How many Nigerians have ever benefited from this? All these promises have been made, and no Nigerians have been benefiting from anything. It doesn't work. We have over 250 million Nigerians. Over 75% of Nigerians are in penury. So when you count a few in the north or wherever, and they give them whatever you call benefit or whatever you call, I don't know, 30,000 naira that you can't even pay. The Minister of Humanitarian Affairs have become looting company. Now they have moved the NSIP from Humanitarian Affairs now to Ministry of Finance. It's still the same thing. What is Wale going to do there? Nothing. Oh my God. And so they continue saying that without NIN, we cannot embark on social security interventions for the vulnerable. We will be making faulty moves without accurate data and ironclad digital intervention structures. English. So I have established a committee of governors, and it is headed by the Vice President, Senator Kashim Shettima. It is working on what must be done to further lift our people. We need to give hope. We are giving it to the country and our citizens. We are working hard day and night, even though some agents of destabilization are present in the polity. Nigerians, with our focused support, shall defeat them. Can you imagine? This is the same during Gelali that lied so much, that lied with ease, that told Nigerians that Tinubu sleeps at 2 a.m. every day, working around the clock to make life better for Nigerians. If Tinubu is sleeping, he's working around the clock and sleeping 2 a.m. every morning, and Nigeria is like this, you can imagine if he's resting full 12 hours, Nigeria will collapse. It means I shouldn't sleep again. These guys are liars, I tell you the truth. The program of our government will be truly progressive: student loans, a national consumer credit system, and social welfare for the unemployed, as well as graduates. Every Nigerian will find a place of belonging in our country. All these are promises. We are not campaigning. Stop campaigning. These are the statements that are only allowed during campaign. You made all these statements during the campaign period. Now it's time to work. And don't tell us what. I don't understand, man. I truly don't understand. So in the eye of even the biggest hurricane, we will find that place of tranquility and prosperous harmony for the benefit of all. Nigerians will all partake on this national journey to prosperity. Also, commenting on his plans for agriculture, Tinubu said his government had already drawn up a blueprint for large-scale livestock farming, which will be activated soon. So he said, we are bringing mechanized farming to the fore. Yesterday, crisis will become today's opportunity. Fertilizers are being supplied to farmers as we speak. Agriculture and economic diversification provide the answers to our problem. We will not continue to import food. We know how to turn lack into abundance, and the world will watch us do it again. Can you imagine? Now, the farmers cannot go back to their farm. So where is this agriculture you are turning to something else? Or is it that you are destroying the farmland in the middle belt and south, east, southwest, and then keeping the ones in the north? I don't understand what is happening here. Because what everybody is crying for is provide us security in our farms, take away all these Fulani herdsmen that are killing farmers and raping women and causing problems, and using their cattle to graze in people's farm, eating people's crops. Stop all of these things so that the people can go back to farm and there be abundance of food, and not all these rhetorics of political campaign statements that are coming. Promises. You started promising from campaign, you got inaugurated into power promising. Now you are 9 months into the program, you are still promising. Oh my God. This is not a good one at all. I tell you the truth. This is not a good one at all. Not a good one. Let me just take one comment here. Somebody said, my president, this excuse is uncalled for. You have all the armed forces under you again. More than half of Nigerians are with you. Above all, you are vested with a veto power which is sovereign and supreme authority. You either do what is right by dealing with them, or they will push you aside shamefully for cowardice. Exactly. Yeah. Somebody saying, when you give a bricklayer money to buy you gold, you have lost the money. Also, Aso Rock is not old sick people's shame, not old sick people's home. Now, so I'm telling you, this man is just giving an excuse. These are the excuses that Buhari gave for 8 years, is what Tinubu has started giving. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment on what Tinubu is saying.